Okay, hello. Hi, I'm Dennis. Today we're going to install a XFCE desktop environment onto our Arch Linux base. Let me go ahead and get this VM started. This is actually my desktop of choice, and eventually I'm going to do a video on how I actually customize mine, even though most people won't care because they'll do their own customization, and that's awesome. Okay, so I'm booted up to the login screen. I'm going to sign in as my user, which is Dennis. Password. Now, first thing I want to do, you should always do, is to make sure that you're up to date. In fact, when I up arrow key, that last command comes back. It's good habit to leave that as your last command. When you bring your terminal back up, you can just up arrow that command right back. So we're going to install XFCE, but before we do, we need to get a few things here. Drivers, Xorg, apps, Xorg, Xinit. What am I forgetting here? Let's see. Xkill. Xorg dash Xkill. Okay. Enter. And yes, I'd like all of those. It comes in with all kind of stuff there. You can pause the screen right here and you can see Xorg server development, all kind of stuff. Next one comes in with a bunch as well with this is the drivers. Nouveau, VMware, bunch. And here's another category of apps. Total of 55.5 megabyte installation. So this won't take long. Recapture my mouse here. Yep, we're getting all of the screen. This is okay, I think you can see. Yeah, XFCE is my favorite of the desktop. It does have one little quirk, and you'll see I'm going to intentionally not install some sound stuff, and when we boot into the live environment at that time. Okay, so let me Control L to clean the screen. Let's get desktop here. So we're going to get XFCE4. Going to get XFCE4 dash hyphen GOODIES XDG dash user dash DIRS. Hit enter. We're going to get all of that. Lunar, XFC settings, terminal, desktop. 214 megabyte install. 50 meg download size. It won't take long. If you'll remember, during the base installation here, I run reflector, so we should have some good mirrors going on, and it's coming in pretty quick. Some people would argue the necessity of running reflector versus manually editing your Pac-Man D mirror list. It's about the same in my experience. By the time I do the typing to get into Pac-Man D and edit my mirror list, about the same amount of times it would be to run reflector. So, and with the reflector, you're assured of getting a secure protocol. You can go to the Arch Linux website and find their mirror list and just copy them right over into your mirror list, so you'll always have the most up to date. Of course, you can't do that during the base install. If you can, I don't know how to do it. I think it's easier just to run reflector or nano into Pac-Man. So the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a way to log in. So I'm going to say Control L to clean the screen. So I'm going to say Pac-Man. I like saying Pac-Man. Uh-oh, we got a sudo this. You could actually just, when you sign in as root and get away from this. So I'm going to use lightdm. So lightdm comes with some things. Okay, greeter. Okay, and then I like to use the settings, so we're going to get that, lightdm-gtk-greeter-settings. Hit enter. It's only less than a 6 meg install size. Here's the most important part besides clearing the screen right there is sudo systemctl space enable lightdm dot or period service. And we should get a symlink saying that service has now been started and set up. There it is, been created. Okay, so we could actually boot right into our XFCE right now. And I think we will. Let's see. I can just go ahead and reboot since I'm signed in as my user account. This should bring us up into our beautiful XFCE. Well, actually up into our lightdm Windows Manager. Then into our beautiful XFCE desktop. I guess one of the reasons why I like XFCE desktop is because it is very customizable. Not maybe you might could customize like KDE Plasma more. Okay, there we go. But it's simple. It's very simple. There we go. Okay, now one of the quirks I told you about is right here. You can see up at the top of your screen, you can see my volume control or applet. It says failed to execute pavucontrol. So even if I install pavucontrol right this second, it still would not work. So here's what we got to do to make it work. And you could have installed this when you did the lightdm greeter, and you will probably. If I was doing this for my work, I would have done this. So sudo pacman -s. We're going to get alsa. We're going to get alsa-utils. I'm going to preface this with needed, because I think the libraries is already in. So libs or libs. We're going to get pulse. Is that all the alsa stuff? Plugins. alsa-plugins. Plural. Okay, now we're going to get pulse audio and pavucontrol. Hope I got that spelled right. Yep. Target not found. Also libs. Also lib, singular. My bad. Now let's try that again. Okay, it skipped the also libraries because it already had installed those. And this is going to require a reboot. Can't just, or I haven't been able just to log out and log back in and it work. I have to actually reboot. So as soon as this gets through, we'll give it the reboot command. And also or volume control will work when we boot back in. Feel very confident saying that anyway. Okay, give me my mouse back. Thank you. Now give me my little, I like to see the mouse and then that login box pop in right behind it. Now we should be, there we go. Let's see, I'm going to See if we can hear this. Not sure. Output devices, configuration, stereo duplex, microphone is there. It's not chosen or something here. Output, SS. Hope you can hear that puckering sound. Okay, so that took care of the volume. And that's it. There's your beautiful desktop. Now, like I said, this thing is just totally customizable. You can make it do or act or look however you want it to. That's one of the things I like about it. So that does it for the XFCE4 desktop. You're now ready. The only thing that's missing is you to come in and customize however you need it. I'm going to say shut down now. And that concludes this video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.